Welcome to Healing Beyond the Voices, a trauma-informed perspective on schizophrenia. Another educational video presented by Trailways and Mind Body Solutions, where we work to educate our patients and the community about mental health, healing, and the hope that comes with treatment and care. Imagine living in a world where the sounds you hear, the things you see, or the thoughts you think sometimes feel like they're not your own. Schizophrenia is not a failure of character or willpower. It's a brain-based condition that changes how a person perceives reality, often in ways that can be confusing, frightening, and deeply isolating. But with understanding and the right support, healing is very possible. So what is schizophrenia? Schizophrenia affects how the brain processes information, how it interprets sights, sounds, thoughts, and emotions. People may experience hallucinations, which are perceptions that feel completely real even when there's no external source. The most common are auditory hallucinations, hearing voices, music, or whispers that no one else hears. These voices can seem to come from inside the mind or from outside the body, and they often speak directly to the person. Some voices are critical or frightening, while others may sound caring or familiar. There can also be visual hallucinations, seeing flashes of light, faces, shadows, or full scenes that others don't see. These experiences can feel as vivid as waking reality, making them deeply confusing and sometimes terrifying. People may also experience delusions, strong, fixed beliefs that are not based in reality, such as thinking others are watching them or that they have a special mission. To the person, these beliefs feel completely true because the brain's perception and reasoning systems are misfiring. Clinicians sometimes describe schizophrenia symptoms as positive and negative, not meaning good or bad, but what's added and what's taken away. Positive symptoms are those things added to a person's experience, like hearing voices, seeing things that aren't there, or having unusual beliefs. Negative symptoms are those things that seem to fade or disappear, like motivation, facial expression, interest in others, or the ability to feel joy. Sometimes people stop caring for themselves the way they used to. Simple things like showering, brushing their teeth, or changing clothes can feel overwhelming or pointless. It can make a person seem distant or uncaring, but inside, they're still there, trying to make sense of what's happening and find safety again. From a trauma-informed lens, we understand that the mind and body are inseparable. Stress, trauma, and genetics can all interact in ways that alter brain chemistry, especially dopamine and glutamate systems that regulate perception and motivation. It's as if the brain's internal radio picks up too many frequencies at once. The person isn't choosing to hear voices. Their brain's perception network is overwhelmed, sending real signals through the wrong channels. When safety, structure, and compassionate connection are restored, those signals can begin to quiet. For those living with schizophrenia, the inner experience can feel like walking through fog. unsure what's real, yet trying to hold on to meaning. Many describe hearing voices that comment on them or tell them what to do. Others may feel watched or misunderstood. Instead of asking, "What's wrong with you?" we can begin asking, "What happened to you, and how can we help you feel safe again?" This shift in perspective opens the door from fear to empathy, from judgment to healing. Schizophrenia is treatable with therapy, medication, structured routines, and community support. People can live meaningful, fulfilling lives. Recovery doesn't mean the absence of all symptoms. It means rebuilding trust with reality, regaining confidence, and reconnecting with others. Family education and compassion are vital. When families understand the illness, relapse rates go down and hope rises. Each mind has its own rhythm, its own path back to balance. And behind every voice, even the confusing ones, there is a person longing to be heard. Healing begins when we listen without fear, when we replace labels with love, and when we see the person, not just the illness, because the human mind is resilient. And with understanding, recovery is real.